here it is. I've been looking all over the store for them, but I'm not sure which one to get. Should I just get the $25 one, play it safe, or go all out and get the $40 one? See, I've never played with Play-Doh before, so I'm not sure which one to get. Okay, I need to know if this is actually worth the hype, because over the last few weeks, I have seen this all over my entire For You page. I've seen this on TikTok, I've seen this on Instagram, and every time it popped up, I had the exact same question. Now, why is Play-Doh making products for adults? I mean, when I think about Play-Doh, I think about childhood. I think about elementary. I don't necessarily think about a product for the girlies, you know? Or do I think of it to be a home decor? So when I saw that they had released an entire collection designed specifically for adults, I just couldn't scroll past it. I couldn't. I need to understand what all of the fuss was about. So the more I looked into it, the more I realized that this wasn't just another product launch, right? There was actually reason and intention behind launching this product. And so today, we're going to unbox it. We're going to put it to the test and answer the one question. Is this grown-up Play-Doh actually worth it? What's up? It's your girl VRTs, and if you're new to my channel, I am a multidisciplinary visual artist who loves exploring creative tools and materials and experiences that inspire us to create more art. So if you're into creativity, honest reviews, or trying new artistic experiences, you're in the right place. So now, let's get into it! Before your girl starts making anything, I have to answer the question that's been on my mind ever since I purchased this. Why would Play-Doh make something specifically for adults? And listen, I'm gonna save you a little bit of time because I did the research myself and I completely get it. Because this really wasn't about Play-Doh. No, this was about us. We are stressed. Like collectively, we're stressed. We're working, paying bills, taking care of people, trying to build a life, and trying to keep up with everything. And even when we finally get a moment, just a moment to relax, we're on our phones doom scrolling. And we're constantly consuming, constantly thinking about what is next. And somewhere in the middle of growing up, I think a lot of us forgot how to simply play. Listen, Play-Doh noticed that. Their research found that more adults are turning to hands-on arts and crafts to help relieve that stress, with 1 in 7 adults using creative activities as a way to unwind. And as an artist, I understand it. There's something about creating with your hands that allows everything else to just get quiet for a moment. You're able to be present, you're able to be focused, and you're creating simply just for the joy of creating. And this is where I have a little confession. Do you remember in the beginning of the video when I said I really didn't play with Play-Doh? Yeah, I don't actually remember having a Play-Doh set as a kid. The most we had was a little container because we didn't really have a lot growing up. So there were certain toys and experiences that I just didn't get to have. And I'm not saying that as a pity party. I'm just simply sharing a part of my story, which I know a lot of people can relate to. But it makes sitting here as an adult, opening what feels like my first real Play-Doh set, feel a little bit more special. Because now I get to experience something I missed as a child through the person I've become as an adult. And that is an artist. And I think that's what I appreciate most about this entire collection, is that Play-Doh is giving us an invitation to return to something that used to come so naturally as children, creating without overthinking, getting our hands messy, being curious, just playing. And there's something really beautiful about being reminded that growing up doesn't mean we have to leave those parts of ourselves behind. So I have to give Play-Doh their flowers here, no pun intended. Because I really respect that they've recognized what so many adults are craving right now in this very moment and created something that gives us space to slow down, use our hands, and just play again. Now the question is, does it actually make me feel that way? Let's find out. All right, so what is all included in this box? So apparently it comes with 20 compound sticks. And that already is a little overwhelming for me because this is my first time working with a Play-Doh set like this. So I hope this is beginner friendly. So then it comes with tube segments, and the tube segments are right here. So let's open these up. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Awesome. These are the tube segments, and we're just, yeah, let's put those to the side. It comes with a base and it holds everything together. Here's the base. And then a plunger. So I've seen a lot of videos. You'll use this to kind of push the material down. It comes with the multi-tool set, which is right here. And then along the lines of that, there are some flower cups. So these are the flower cups. Let's see, flower centers. No, wait, are those a, wait, hold on. Flower cups, F. Yeah. G, where is G? Toom. Okay, the flower centers are right here. Cool. I really should have watched a video for this. Like, literally. Okay, cool. Those are the flower centers. It comes with some stems. It comes with a lot of stems. So here are the stems. Then it comes with some brown and green stems. So yeah, toom. And then there's a vase. And then here's an organizer to put all of your flowers in. And then what else? Some greenery is right here. And then lastly, it comes with this finishing spray. And what I've seen online is that it's supposed to preserve your flowers for months. They didn't really specify how many months, but I guess over time, we'll see what happens. And yeah, that is everything that comes in the kit. And I am going to make a bloomed flower. So, I'm gonna start off with these colors and see what happens. You use our trusty dusty, what was this? Multi-purpose tool, and you take one out. Which one am I gonna take out? I think it's using this one. Seriously, oh, I think it's this one. All right, we're just gonna go for it because like if we overthink this, it just doesn't benefit us. So we cut a section and we put the section in like that. Also, we need a base. So here's the base. Just relax. Okay, here's the base, and then we put one at the bottom. Okay. And then before we even put something in there, all right, all right, cool. And then we put a color in there. Cool. And then we put another like that. Do you want to do a different color? Look, I'm not even reading the instructions. We're just gonna go based off of reading no instructions. I just really want to see how my first flower comes out. I just need to do it, you know? Ooh, see, that's the thing. I need this. We're just gonna use this one. All right. Oh, I hope it's like that. I hope you just put it in there like that. All right. And then, ooh, we're gonna let it alternate. Something like that. I really should have followed the instructions first. I was like, I'm gonna read the instructions first before we get into it. But apparently, I'm feeling a little adventurous. I'm feeling confident. I keep forgetting to make the marks, but listen, I think it was about that much. I don't think you have, oh, look at, there's a little bit too much, but let's see what happens. Great for no reason, because now you push it like that. All right. I'm pushing it down and it's forming. Ooh, pretty. And then you swipe this all the way up. Ooh, what about this part right here? It's not really coming off. Is it gonna just come off? It does! Why am I so worried? Why was I so stressed? See? We're stressed. That was fun. We did it. We did our first flower, and it's very beautiful. Look at it. Okay, I'm gonna mix all of the colors. I'm literally just going to start hitting a flow state and making all of the flowers. Okay, so I am at the benchmark, and the first set was to make 12 bloomed flowers, and it took me roughly like an hour, but I think it's only because I was stressing out. You know what, I'm gonna say about 40 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes, and I literally had to call reinforcements in. I had to call my husband because I was panicked. I'm like, oh my goodness. The process of cleaning it up and the process of like just making and composing the flowers, and I'm kind of restricted on a time frame. I didn't think it was going to take this long, but it's my fault because I should have just got the smaller set. But overall, I really did enjoy the process, but I enjoyed it even more with help. And maybe that's really what Play-Doh is about. Maybe it's about having a companion and you just exploring and playing. And I believe that this set is for individuals like me who are stressed, who are so critical in their minds, and they're like, oh my gosh, I just have to be perfect with this. And it really isn't that, because the whole time that I'm making it, my husband's saying, you're supposed to be having fun. Literally, Play-Doh. And it's my first time using Play-Doh, so I'm like, overall, we're going to go to the next stage, which is hand form flowers. And apparently you only have to make 3 of these. So let's just see how it goes. 3 hours later, and we have officially completed the entire set. And before we answer the original question, let's talk about all of the things that I love. Number one, I really do appreciate the presentation. It is very beautiful. It can easily be displayed and emulated as home decor, which I believe that is what they originally had in mind. When it came down to the instructions, they were easy to follow, and I love how they had the different combinations that you can follow if you just kind of needed help with color combinations and color matching and stuff like that. I kind of went off of the fly, as you see in the beginning of the video. I was just so impatient. I just pretty much wanted to make my own flower because I already had so much anxiety on how it was going to be accomplished, so I just went for it. But I do like how they provide those types of information, and it was really easy to follow for anybody who is worried about that. Packaging is amazing. It's very prestigious. Everything is just so intentional. Everything is individually wrapped, but I did find that could have been better. So let's talk about the things that I didn't really enjoy. So the packaging, although it's super intentional, it was a lot to get through. And I wish, like, in regards to, and I do have some extra right here, in regards to what these are displayed in, if it was like, if it had something easier that I can literally just like peel and just rip off, that would have been so much better to like get into it. So I wish they had like a string that you can easily pull down the plastic, so I wasn't like having such a difficult time like getting into it. I would also say that the learning curve, it was very tedious. The cleanup was necessary, and like I said, I'm not really the type to like play with Play-Doh before, so I wasn't really expecting like how much was involved in regards to cleaning up. And so after every color combination, I would just like clean it out, although it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't necessary. But I just kind of wanted to make sure I was like cleaning off my palette, so the next flower arrangement didn't really have any left over. I would say the tools that it came with to clean out the pipes, that was really helpful. They did a really great job to making sure that it was efficient. And so I would say another thing that I didn't really like was how long it took. And so I think it took that long only because I got like the biggest one. And so I would suggest, if you were wanting to get into this and you were a newbie, go for the smaller arrangements that they have. They have a smaller set. I just had to go for the biggest bouquet. And I mean, hey, it's worthwhile, but it took for a long time. And I don't know if that was just because of me, because I was literally just over analyzing it and over critiquing, and I needed a set of hands. And so I would say like this set is like literally perfect for creative date nights. And so I literally had to get some more hands on deck. I had to incorporate my husband to help just kind of do the rest of the flowers. And I believe like that's really what Play-Doh is for collaborative efforts. I think it's going to be perfect for people who need a break from their screens. It's going to be perfect for mothers. I'm a mother as well. And I think if you want to do this as a mother, do it when everybody's asleep, so like you just don't feel obligated or responsible for anything else other than the fact of getting this done. And you can actually like give yourself time to just decompose and decompress, because I was so uptight going into this. I'm like, even now, even completing it, I'm still like, oh, you know what I mean? And it actually exposed a lot to me, because mindful activities are super essential. And although I'm an artist, I feel like I can be super uptight to my artwork and my artistry, and I kind of forgot the importance of play. And so I do believe like this would be such a thoughtful gift for anybody, especially an artist who needs to kind of get out of the rhythm of what they're accustomed to. And I do think it actually can be classified as a professional sculpting kit. Although I've never really utilized one, it was definitely composed so well that you can classify this for something in that arena. So definitely prepare yourself for it. All right, so my final verdict: is this grown-up Play-Doh actually good? Is it worth the money? And honestly, I think Play-Doh understood something that a lot of brands are finally starting to recognize, and that's adults don't stop needing creativity. You know, it just expands into different arenas, and the only problem is we just stop making time for it. And this kid isn't trying to turn you into an artist, but it's just reminding you that creating can be fun, and it can be calming and completely pressure free. And so that's something that I struggled with the entirety of building this kit, because I was forgetting, like, release the stress, literally have fun. And so it exposed something internally within me, and it made me realize, wow, I actually need this in my life. And it almost makes me want to cry, because I feel so bad. I feel so bad for my inner critic, because girl, why were we being so critical? Like, loosen up. We need this as a society. We are stressed, we are deprived of creativity, and we have associated so much expression and self-expression for a form of performance, as a form of performance. And overall, I would rate this entire set a 9 out of 10. And if you're expecting like a professional sculpting kit, it may not necessarily meet your needs, but I would say it is definitely functional, it's definitely interactive, and they put some thought into this. I would definitely say, hey, 8+, because I think on the box this is for ages 8 years, yeah, 8+. Yeah, we're gonna need some help. So I would definitely say this could easily classify as something that a professional would enjoy. And for me, like I said, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Would I buy another one? Absolutely. I would definitely get the smaller size. And now, after you watch the video, I am curious to hear your thoughts. Would you actually try this? Is this something that you would incorporate into your screen-free time? Is this something that you feel convinced that, hey, adults can use this too? Or do you believe that it just belongs in the classrooms? Let me know in the comments below. So if you enjoyed this review, subscribe, because I have a feeling that this won't be the last creative product that we put to the test together. So thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right, okay, bye.